think this will be my last take. Hopefully this video will be good enough. But I guess the first videos are always never the best. This is it. This is my last day as a teenager. Now, I know it seems, and it is, like it's very insignificant. And I mean, it really is. It really is. It's not that big of a deal. But, you know, you turn 13. You have the first teen in your age. And you kind of start to think you're growing up. And you're starting to, you know, like, you think like you're the boss to your parents. And you start to get an attitude. You go through a whole bunch of changes. And you, as an older brother at least, you're a lot of first for things as well. Like, you don't have an older brother to look up to who's taking the falls on things and you can learn from him. So I was the tip of the spear. And I made mistakes. I fell down. I got back up and I pushed forward. And I think coming to today, looking back on it now, I just wanted to make this video because and whether I post it or not, I just wanted to kind of give some advice to, if anybody's willing to listen, to some people in the younger generation that want to take a look at, like, okay, well, what am I going to be like? And I guess if you're 13, if you're 14, if you're 15, 7, 6, 5 years from now, right? Because, man, I really thought, like, you really think in the moment it's going to last forever, but it doesn't. It really doesn't. And I'm not sad about it or anything. This isn't supposed to be melancholy or anything, but I think there's a lot of things that need to be taught to younger generation that just isn't anymore. And I think it's just because of social media putting pressures on the younger generation, which is fine. It happens. But, I've been very lucky. I've been very lucky to have been blessed with a wonderful family that supported me in my decision. I joined the military, and it ended up getting me to learn a lot and end up living in a place like this in Germany that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But over time, out of reading books, learning, talking to people, traveling, doing all this stuff, you start to realize what's truly important when it comes to development. And it's exactly that. It's moving. It's talking to people. It's learning another language, because it increases the amount of people you can communicate with, and you can learn more of their stories and how they think. It's understanding other countries and their politics and, like, truly living in that. I'm blessed to not have to backpack Europe, but instead I can travel across it because I live here in Europe, which has given me a lot of insight into how to live life. And I'll give you a little piece right here. It's to learn. You have to learn. You have to learn as much as you can all the time. And I'm not saying you have to learn how to make $1 million in one day. You don't. And believe me, out of all the 15-year-old, 16-year-old me, they're doing like I'm gonna make a business, I'm gonna make $1 million. Yeah, nah, bro, nah, little bro, sit down. You just got to get a little bit better every single day. And here's the thing: is that you start to realize that there's no magic to it. There's no magic to becoming rich. There's no magic to becoming wise, to being smart, to doing anything. It's just constantly learning, constantly putting in the work, and challenging yourself, because it's scary. Man, I'm scared recording this video right now, because I used to record videos all the time of me playing Valorant and doing stuff, but I felt comfortable doing that. I don't feel comfortable doing this, because me truly, like, I don't know what I want in my life, but I know where I'm at right now, and I know where I was, and I know that if I were to watch this video right now at my age when I was 15, if I was at my little brother's age, I would be able to kind of push forward and be like, man, you know what? Maybe it's not going to be so harsh, all right? I couldn't imagine when I was freshman year in high school, sophomore year in high school, junior, or, senior year, sorry for cussing. I couldn't imagine where I'm at now. Man, how fast life can change in just a year, 2 years. So much can happen. And I think a lot of people lose it, a lot of kids don't understand that so much can happen in 1 year because I come from a smaller town, I guess city, where I was in a kind of a big school, I guess, but the same stuff happened every day, the same classes, over and over and over again, and you get comfortable. You do the cycles of rinse and repeat, but until you challenge yourself with something, whether it's going out and traveling somewhere, taking on a tough job, doing something that mentally fatigues you, and puts stress on you, you really don't learn. And just anybody who backpacks or travels around Europe, it's like they can act like, okay, it's not that stressful, but it is. You're far away. You're far away from home. You're so far away. And you're in a place where you have no idea how people act. People act completely different here, by the way. They have different sayings, they make different jokes, they talk differently, they hold their heads up differently. And you're in a different country with different culture. So it's a culture shock. That's why they call it that. So I think going back to it, you need to challenge yourself. You need to get out there. And obviously, not everybody's gonna have the opportunity that I had and the luck I had. But in some way, shape, or form, there's something that you have in the back of your mind that you want to do, and you're scared to do it. And I hate to break it to you. Sorry, I'm cold out here a little bit. Celebrating my last sunset as a teenager. But I hate to break it to you, but you need to make that decision. You need to go for it. You need to shoot your shot. Whether it's talking to that girl that you want to, or even when you're a teenager, starting that business, going and mowing lawns for people, grinding, because guess what? You want to have you want to have a couple bucks to share with your friends, and you want to go buy food at the gas station because you're 15, you're 16, you're 17, and you haven't had a job yet. You kind of just want to I'm gonna go to my minimum wage job and make some money. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to, and let me tell you this, you don't need to be a millionaire. You don't need to be stacking bucks when you're 16, 17, 18. You don't. Spend money when you can. Indulge. Not too much. There's limits. But go to the gas station with your friends. Go to your gas station with your brother, your sister, your family. Buy the dumb Slurpees like in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, right? Go spend time with that. And that's the dumb money that people don't really talk, is being young and having a couple bucks to spare, and you're just kind of walking around. I remember being 16 and having my truck, and I had no money because I didn't have a job, so I was playing baseball. And I would just, I would always be on empty, all the time. I would ask my dad, for $10, $20. And then, Dad, can I just have $10, $20 for gas or something like that? Every now and then he'd pay for my tank. Every now and then, which was a couple times. But most of the time, I was just I thought I had money. I did not have money. But there's a thrill to life like that when you're young. But it gets, and I guess I'm still young. My life is over, right? But I'm entering a new chapter. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm still young, but I'm entering a new chapter. This new chapter, the 20s, will set myself and set all of you who are watching up for your life, right? And it kind of depends on how you choose to set yourself up for your life. If you want to set yourself up for your life by traveling places in your 20s and learning as much as you can about other cultures and really embracing that and taking that into your 30s and applying it to your career, there's nothing wrong with that because you're still young. Gary Vee mindset, right? If you want to learn a skill, work as hard as you can because you went to college and you're out of college at 22 and you want to get a job and you want to work your butt off to make $1 million and be a millionaire by 30, you could do that. You could do that. At least in America, you have every capability to live under your means, not buy ridiculous things, save up your money, and to put it into the right investments, and you will be set forever. That's the beauty of America. But yeah, I'm entering a new era of my life, the 20s. Every single day will be spent, building up who I am for my life. That everybody talks about their 20s. Oh man, my 20s was crazy. I did everything in my 20s. Oh, I would kill to be 20s. That's a good one. A lot of people kill to be in their 20s because they want and they wish that they could be that young again. So while you're young, take that chance. Take that energy and apply it to something great. Read the books. Talk to people. Enjoy life. That's my advice. Now, whatever your age you are, sorry for stuttering, it's a little cold out too. I've mentioned that before. But whatever age you are, just enjoy life. Take it one step at a time, but find a balance and challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to take on that next leap, like I've said. And just enjoy it. Enjoy it. I love looking back on all the Snapchat memories I have because I'm a Gen Zer. I have Snapchat. And even my mom's camera roll. I always used to get angry at my mom, like, Mom, stop taking photos. But I look at all my mom's photos now, and I'm like, man, wow, that was so long ago. It was like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and man, in 5 years, it's gonna be a decade ago, right? So, like, just enjoy it. Take the selfies. Enjoy your friends. Have the late nights. Go out. Drive with the windows down. Enjoy the music. And just live life to your fullest. And that's all I got. Hopefully this video turned out good because I have no idea I didn't check the camera. But this is my last sunset. It's not much of a sunset. Welcome to Germany. But it's more of a sunrise. This is where the sunrise is over here. I guess I'm in a little bit of a yap session right now. The sunset's over on the other side, but I thought this was the best angle, best beautiful. I'm actually using a cardboard box and a candle right now to set this up, so I'm praying that it's still recording because I have no idea. I'm using the good camera on the backside, so I have no clue. Yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I felt like talking. I wanted to do something cool for my last day as a teenager. I didn't want to do something cringe, and I guess this is kind of cringe, but I didn't want to do something too cringe, like posting an Instagram note with, like, My Chemical Romance, like, teenagers scare the living shit out of me. You know, I didn't want to be, like, post that, but they do. Teenagers are scary. I was a scary teenager. Made a lot of mistakes, moved forward, look back, lots of cringe-worthy moments. Lots of cringeworthy moments, and I still make cringeworthy moments now. I'm sure in 5 years I'll be looking back and I'll be cringing maybe at this video, but you know, I'm just excited to live life. I'm excited to push myself each and every day, and I'm looking forward to what the 20s have for me. I plan on using it very wisely. I mean, it's a decade of a lot going on. And I don't want to waste it. I want to take as much opportunity as I can to cherish it and challenge myself to do as much as I can while I have the energy. And I challenge you to do the same. Thanks for watching.